wonderful. I'm talking to the graduates. I'm talking to you too. The Alumni Association is so excited to have us back in person to present scholarships to Middleton's one and only graduates for the 2022 year. We are going to go through the program. Each one of you has a program in front of you. We're going to go through the program as is, and as we move through this process, just do what you do naturally. So, in order to kick us off, we're going to ask the Reverend Mason to recite the
Let's pray. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you for this season in the life of these families. Thank you for this recognition for these who have demonstrated, conducted themselves in such a way that we decided they deserve more than honorable mention. We pray that you would be pleased in how we will celebrate them, and that what we will do for them will speak volumes to them as they continue their journey in higher ed. We ask that you would bless them, keep them safe, keep them alert, bless their families. In your name we pray. Amen. Amen.
I'm gonna go Mike, and just kind of feel you right here. First of all, I want to welcome everybody to the land of the mighty Tigers. I say welcome, and I thought someone else was going to do a welcome before me, and I was going to add to that is the welcome that comes from me comes from the family. It comes from the family, and we truly see ourselves here at Middleton as a family. I've worked at 5 different high schools. This is the first one, and the faculty and staff will tell you, they hear that a lot from me. You know, if I send a text, I go family, but that's just the feeling that I get here at Middleton. You know, this is just my second year here, but this is just the feeling that I've gotten since I've been at Middleton. So I say welcome to you, and I extend it from our family to you. On the other note, I want to thank the Alumni Association for this program. Since I got here, the alumni, they met with me. I think it was like the second day I was here, they was knocking on my door. Mr. Body, hey, are you in there? You know, we're here, come talk to us. But what we always talked about was how are we going to fill in the gaps? How are we going to fill in the gaps? You know, you say, well, what gaps are you talking about, Mr. Body? Well, the gaps are, the alumni can't just be the people who are sitting at this table. When we think about alumni, you think, oh yeah, Shake, you got, Pastor Mason, that's stuff. But no, that's not, you have to realize and define that word alumni in a few days will be you. So we've got to fill that gap. Every time we talk about alumni, and we have something here, and the alumni comes, we have the alumni, they come to speak. But for us to really make this thing work, we have to fill in that gap. And some of that communication is going to have to be filled in with you. So remember that. Remember this program, as this program helps you, kind of gives you, kind of like what grandma used to say, hey boy, you're going off to college, I'm going to just give you this little bag here. That's what they did for us, because she just saved a little money in a pillowcase somewhere, and I'm going to give you these extra $200, and that would have been a whole bunch, But just the family giving you something to help you stay afloat. And I'm going to come back to that in a minute, to help you stay afloat. But I truly thank the alumni, for what you do. You are special, so please stay active. When you came, you got a mailbox here in the school. We even worked on trying to get you, I was trying to get you a classroom, get you a place where you can just put on the door alumni. We're landlocked here. Maybe, we got Shake now. He might be able to help us get a little something, done. But, just give you a spot here in the school where this is your home. I need you working out of the school. Okay? So when we fill that gap, guys, you guys got to remember, we'll give you a minute. Okay? We'll give you 4 years college, a couple of years get established in your businesses or whatever you're doing. But then we need you back here. because you have to bring those experiences that you are dealing with back to our students here. It's kind of hard. I'm getting to the point, it's even hard for me to give it to them because they go, Body man, yeah, you did it. You're doing all right, but you're old school. They don't really understand that work ethic, the things that we had to do way back when to get where we are now. But you guys got to bring it back. So please remember what you're getting here. Remember what you're getting, and it's expected. We expect you to come back and bring some back. Bring your time. Bring your experiences. That's what will help us to fill the gaps. Okay? And then finally, to you, my students, know that what you're getting right now, okay? Know that this scholarship that you get right now, know that it is a beginning. It gets you in the door of a college. Okay? This doesn't guarantee a college degree for you. Okay, just because you are admitted to a college, just because they said, you've met the prerequisites and you can come here, that does not say now you automatically get the college diploma. So, but listen, it gets you in the door, guys. Okay, you're in the door. Okay, did not get you that. It did not get you your diploma. So knowing that you have that foot in the door, guys and gals, knowing that you have that. Realize that the work starts now. The work will start then. You have to maintain. Use what you've learned in these formative years. You have to take it to the next level. I've seen so many students who've got their foot in the door, had scholarships, and then, hey, that 2.0 just didn't make it. And they will send you home. They will send you home. You've already proven that you have what it takes to make it. You've already proven that. Everybody in this room has already proven that. The expectation is now you take it to the next level. So please take that. I am beyond proud of you. I'm proud to be your principal. I'm proud. This is truly, it's kind of like the first full year that I've had seniors, and as I look at the faces, I know you, and seniors that I know that are going to do some great things. So continue on the path that you've already taken. Please understand what alumni is, because alumni is important to keeping and maintaining this community. We talk about the land of the mighty tire. The way we maintain this community is truly through the works of our alumni. And if we are able to truly fill those gaps that do exist right now. So in parting, listen, do your best, guys. Do your best. Well, we're already behind you. You can always come back here to Middleton if you got a question. Our counselors, our teachers, you know how they are. You know they're there. You know, Ms. Taylor, they're going to be here. They will be here hollering for you. I see English, math, everybody listen. This team is here for you. So I applaud you. You guys are going to do great things. And I thank everyone else for coming out today. Thank you.
Alumni of the Alumni Association quite often. Who knows what that is? Raise your hand, students. Do you know what an Alumni Association is? For Middleton, the association established itself in 1992. There's a long history for Middleton itself. The Alumni Association came together through some dark years back in the day. But the school itself was established in 1934 by George S. Middleton, who was a North Carolina businessman who was very prominent in this area, and in 1934, this school was named for him. He died just at the time that they were constructing this facility. The first graduating class for Middleton was 1935. If you look on our website, the alumni website, we have a roster of every graduating class up until 1971. And we're going to change that because your generation resurfaced in 2004 too. Henry Shake Washington was the first principal in the reformed Middleton, as we call it. So as an alum, our mission is, as a nonprofit organization, we provide support for Middleton High School's educational, athletic, social, and cultural programs. We participate in providing scholarship funding for future graduates, and we work to reestablish and sustain the legacy of the George S. Middleton senior high school. Those are our dynamics, and that's what we live by. There's a history of Middleton that goes back to 1934. I'm a 1964 graduate. When I look over this room, 1934 is about 2 or 3 generations removed from your reality. Even when I graduated, you don't have that as a reality. You are here in 2022. That's a long ways back. But the legacy of Middleton exists. We exist as an alumni to sustain that legacy, to preserve the history and the markings of what's been established before us. Moving up to this moment, we talk to you, the students, and ask you to join the Alumni Association. And you did. And we promised you that as long as you're in school, your fee for joining will be waived with a limit of 4 years, as long as you're an undergraduate. All of you know that. You will be getting your identification card today as a part of your packet. We are, as an alum, over the years, we've typically given 4 scholarships. During the pandemic, I think we got stuck with just 2, but we gave it. We always come to 4. I go back to 2006, 2007, I think they had 4. I'm not sure if that was the first year of the scholarship reform pack. But over the years, that's what we've established, 4 scholarships. This year, we broke the barrier. You were sitting 8 on one side, 8 on the other side. The scholarship committee, chaired by Alumni Mendoza, with her crew, they changed the rules on it. We said, okay, let's do 5 scholarships. They formed, they went into their own, and they came back with their recommendation. We've got 16 fabled applicants, and they are all impressive. And we've got to find a way to recognize each one of those 16. And they did. We didn't give $1,000 scholarship to all 16, but we saw something so tangible in each one of your approaches that we recognize each and every one of you in some form or the other. Whether it's a scholarship or a book stipend, designated scholarships, but we did that. That's why you're sitting where you are now. We will be granting you and recognizing you for receiving those awards by the Alumni Association, and we will continue to work that way. And we hope we can do better than that in the coming years. But we want you to know we're here to be with you as you take that trek into adulthood. You've got an interesting journey ahead of you, but you're up for it. You guys, your paperwork, your applications, they were truly impressive. I'm not on the scholarship committee, but I read every one of them. And much of what took place when I went to Middleton High School in 1964, from 61 to 64, the demographics have not changed. There's still a socioeconomic issue in our East Campus community. There's still the single mom or the single parent rampant throughout your lives. The more things change, the more they remain the same. I implore you to dig deep, realize where you are, understand your community, and move forward with all of your dreams and go for it. And I think you can. Middleton as a black backdrop is here to always help you. The alumni as a backdrop is always here to help you. I'm a testament to it. I left Florida in 1969, and I was in New York for, 40 years or so. But I knew I was coming back to Tampa. And what brought me back to Tampa is Middleton. My family and Middleton. And it is first and foremost a lot of what we do, because we know that we've got students, you are the students who existed back when I was in school also. We didn't have anything, but parents, we wished and hoped that we got the best out of what we can get. And you've got the same dynamic. I am charged with granting scholarships and stipends to each one of you. We've got 16 students. Where is Kyla and Apollonia? we will begin to recognize you now. The idea is we employ you and all recipients to stay in touch with us through our Scholarship Awards Committee chair. Apollonia Mendoza is the chair. This year, she has been the chair since I've been around. So it is something we like to stay in touch with you. We like to know that you're doing well. We like to know whether you're doing well or not. We like to know if there's anything we can do to help you along the way. That's what we're here for. The principal talked about alumni as a perspective. You are alumni just like we are. We are old alumni. You are quote unquote new alumni. But we need you to join us. Understand what we do, why we do what we do, so that you can pick up where we leave off, and we will leave off. We will certainly leave off. Maybe not private background, but so we're looking for new members, but we want you to go to school or go wherever you go to better yourself. Everybody doesn't go to college, but everybody better do something, whether it's a trade school, HCC promise. Do something with yourself, because sitting still won't get it. We're in an environment now that challenges you, your every move. Without moving too far along, I've asked these two ladies to come up here because we're going to start presenting to the stipends. We call it the book stipend. I don't know what you're going to do with it, and that's up to you. We call it the book stipends. And I'll go by the list that I have here. The first recipient of our book stipend is Sophie Balaji, who's scheduled to go, am I right, to go to USF? You had Tennessee on your book also? Okay. You're going to USF. So, come up. Dorian Brown. Dorian Brown. Tennessee State.
All right.
And Tennessee State, that was a family. Oh boy. That was a robbery. Joe Carrasquillo. Hey buddies?
Yes, sir.
You have any roommates?
Yes, sir.
Jeffrey Griffin. You on HCC? Okay, good. HCC. Reba McIntyre is going to FSU. Lauren is going to FAMU. Isaiah Taylor. And an FIU aspirant in Jaron Tyson. In deliberating for scholarships of these 16, everyone did not get the $1,000 scholarship. The committee employed us that they wanted to give book stipends to the remaining 8. This group represents that remaining 8. Each of them has a booklet with a letter from the president, as well as a check for $250. We have another group of students who did receive the scholarship. And I'm calling these, grouping these, something from designated. Is that okay? We have a young lady who's a future business leader of America, with a 4.9 GPA. She's a magnet student, computer science and information technology. She's going to Delaware State. Is that the Sears Ebanks?
No, let me
USF?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you in Delaware State? You said
I went
USF.
to USF.
Okay. We have a young man with 5.3 GPA. He's the oldest of 4 boys. He wants to be a role model for his siblings from a single parent home. He's a magnet student, computer science and information technology. And he wants to concentrate in cybersecurity at Florida Memorial. Is that Jeffrey Blank?
Yes, sir.
I've got another magnet student in biomedical science. She's keenly aware of the racial and cultural differences in her community. She has a 3.7 GPA, and she's interested in international relations. She purports to go to either UCF or George Washington. She hasn't made up her mind yet, I guess. But Maya Fields.
I go to UCF.
And that's great. I've got a young man with 3.9 GPA. He's in computer science and IT magnet school. He's a future business leader, and he's an ROTC aspirant. He wants to go to FAMU. FAMU has Air Force ROTC? Okay. Didn't have it years ago when I was there. Brian Marshall. Civil Engineering Magnet Program. She's an aspiring future business leader. She has a 6.5 GPA. Alexa Watson. Congratulations to all. The next group of students have scholarships that people have stepped forward and allowed for designated scholarships. Jaden Pruitt's profile was really examined and poured over by those who thought his chances were really great and they wanted him to move forward with the scholarship. Jaden, your scholarship is designated for Woodrow and Calvin Simmons Scholarship. I'd like you to come up, please. Woodrow and Calvin, where are you? I had fun with this name, Mary. Merge in, I call you Belanco, I call you Balance. I only got it straight just today. Marianne, your family thinks so much of you. that they've designated a scholarship for you for the children of the late Mr. and Mrs. James and Francis Jennings Scholarship, class of 4950. She was looking so sharp, you had me wondering if I was doing the right thing. Thank you. This young man has a 3.24 GPA. He surveyed a number of colleges, including the University of Kentucky, Louisiana State, and FIU, but decided to stay home for HCC before transferring to Bethune-Cookman. He wants a degree in entrepreneurship. He volunteered to work in the MHS Alumni Golf Tournament last October. This scholarship is then designated for the Eddie Zip Smith Scholarship. And I'd like his son and his wife, surviving mother, to come up. And this is for Peterson Bluebirds. The protocol is that we will be taking all appropriate pictures afterwards, based on the photographer, with Jerry. And it is a moment of excitement that we've done this. We think that we can do better next year. We think that we can do better in ensuing years. And we want all of your support and push us so that we can. We don't want to drop the ball and think that this is a good moment for Middleton. This is a great moment for alumni, and this is all we care about is you, the student, and moving forward. Thank you so much. Past student, I referred to him before, Ron Devine, and I don't want you to do what he did. He's late. I'm messing with him. Veron Devine, finished in 2019.
Well, 18 graduated.
Good to see you there, guy.
What's going on? What's going on? I see what's going on.
Talk to these students.
All right, so what's going on, students? My name is Byron Devine. I see it already said. Not sure what he's already said about me. Hopefully, great things. As I was saying, I graduated here in 2019 as a salutatorian and went on to attend Florida Atlantic University, where I first majored in nursing, switched to business, then communications, then art, and then finally graduated May 6th with a Bachelor of Arts in Public Management with a minor in Criminal Justice. And I would just like to say that I was once in all of your shoes here at Middleton High School. I'll say first, you are already breaking so many curses by getting ready to graduate from here, and I just want to say congrats to all of you. And second, not only that, by coming here and getting this scholarship, I just want to say it's definitely grown. Even just in 2019 when I came, it was probably like 5 of us here, and we weren't even here. We were in a small office. It might be Miss Groom's office now, like where the barbering class is. So we were literally there. It was only 5 of us, and just to see how many of you it is now is literally insane. But just to continue on, I just want to let you know this is literally the first step to what you can continue to do. I literally just graduated with a bachelor's, but I will be attending, let's say, Marine Corps training and serving in the military, but I don't want to stop at a bachelor's. I want to go on to my master's and my PhD. I'm not sure how many of you in this room are first generation, but if you are, I just want to let you know that I was a first generation high school grad, and of course now a first generation college grad. Like, you really, what I do want to say, like, just, I don't want to keep this too long, but I honestly have not been back to Middleton since graduating. Sadly, it's just been a lot. Like I said, I joined the military in 2020, so since then I was balancing the military and college. I actually graduated college early at 2.5 years. That's also another blessing. And I just want to say, like, when you guys go into this next step of your life, do not forget about the people that helped you get there, whether it be your family or even just your friends. I had no one like really there to help me, but even if you don't have anyone, like, be your own motivation. Everything that goes wrong in your life, let that be fuel to continue on and do better things. Like, that's probably the best advice I can give to all of you. And please, 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 no matter what happens in college, just don't stop. Like, I thought that I didn't want to finish college because things got hard, but let's just say that there are people who are willing to help you, and if no one else can help you, literally reach out to me. If you want, I can give you my contact information. It doesn't matter. We literally need more people who look like us in this professional world and doing good things, so that once you guys are in my position, you can come back and do the exact same thing and hopefully motivate someone else to finish. That's all I have. Does anyone actually have any questions about college? I should start there as well, because I literally just got out not even a week ago. Anything at all? You don't have any questions, it's fine. You can even ask questions about life. As you can see, I do have the can. I also became a member of the frat, so nice. We named it twice, Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated, and I could not have been any happier about that. You knew? Yeah, no. The bar. Any questions at all, feel free to reach out to me. And yeah, that's once again, that's all I got.
He's more your age. You're listening to someone who's lived the life that you're living now, so it's a good thing. This is getting to the end of our program. We will have remarks by our alum, Van Boston, who's on this scholarship and awards committee. And after that, we will stand and sing the school song collectively.
Well, now I don't have to worry about giving advice. That's usually part of my remarks to an inspiration, direction, whatever, to graduates. That's from your, pretty much say your peer, real-time kinds of instructions. It's so important for us to know our history. And we talked about when the school started and when it restarted and all of that. And we are honored today to have the oldest alumna in the group. And she's gonna introduce herself, tell you when she graduated from Middleton, and when she finished from FAMU. She's a diehard rattler with some prospective rattlers.
Yes, well, my niece started this. I'm Audrey Wells Dawson, and I finished Middleton in 1949. I finished FAM, which was FAM C when I finished. They changed it during my senior year, but I was in the last class of FAM C, and that was 1953. I started teaching, and I retired in 1994.
Now, housekeeping, old school. Remember, please, and thank you. In your bags, you'll have, you see, blank thank you notes. Not something that you went to the store and didn't thank you very much and see you soon, whatever. Blank thank you notes. Personalize your thank you notes. Get some more thank you notes if you need them. But these for sure you need to do, because no one really has to give you anything at a certain point, not even your parents. Appreciate the specialties in your life, the special moments in your lives. At the end of the day, people won't remember what you said or did. They will remember how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. This indeed is a feel-good moment. There are probably some other feelings that are rushing through your insides at this particular time, but we can all claim this as a feel-good moment. As our president said, he reviewed all those packets and he read all those essays, and so did I. And since we're not in the funeral, so we don't have to listen to 10 resolutions, but what we can do is a capsule of how you presented yourself. We cried when you opened your minds and poured out your hearts. We made round trips from native lands to an adopted country in search of true identity. We witnessed the plight of fractured families and their impact on generations before, now, and yet to come. We worked through sibling rivalry, brain versus brawn, street life looming large but working for good without even knowing it. We journeyed to dark places, shut down in tight spaces to emerge from the throes of depression. Dads and grandmas gone too soon, and parents who left for reasons not disclosed. We imagined with you creativity and critical analysis going hand in hand as you enter the brave new world as scientists, engineers, doctors, and purveyors of AI. We quote Einstein as you did, imagination is more important than knowledge. We marvel at your maturity, your sound economic decisions to utilize all the resources available via the military, AP credits, lower tuition at junior college, and scholarships. The dream still comes true. We cried again, dried the tears of joy, assured that there's no need to bide our time, wondering what the end will be. You see, the future is you.
Cheer us every day. Middleton, Middleton School we love, true to you will ever be. We thy faithful sons and daughters pledge our loyalty. MHSAA in a high school year. Maroon and gold will be our banner when we're far and near. Middleton, Middleton School we love, true to you will ever be.